Hi, my name is Colleen Dudley, and I am the State Director for Habitat for Humanity of Tennessee. I'm so excited to have with us here today, Angie. She is going to share with us her journey to becoming a Habitat for Humanity homeowner.
I'm originally from Chicago. My mom passed away when I was 21 years old, so I was very irresponsible. I was not ready for all those responsibilities of, housing and working and all those type of things that it required. I liked it a little bit. I won't say I was ecstatic about Tennessee. Coming from a big city, it was very different. I wanted my own place, so I was told by other family members, to go and sign up for Section 8 and to go to housing and different things like that. So I did. And I was told that since I was homeless, if I stayed in a shelter, that I could be placed in housing faster. We stayed in a shelter. It was a one room. They gave us a crib and 2 beds, and that's where we stayed, and we had chores and different things like that we had to do. It was not a bad experience. It was just very uncomfortable being there. It was a little scary, but it did put something in me to make me determined and motivated to never have to be in that type of situation again. The administrator came to me and gave me some leads on how I could get into public housing. So after I left the shelter, I moved into public housing. I had a 4-bedroom apartment. I got married there. My husband did work and I stayed home with the children. But we both wanted to work. We wanted more for ourselves. So I got a job. About 3 weeks later, I got a letter in the mail stating that my rent was going to be raised to the maximum amount. We were only making minimum wage, so that put us back in a very tight situation where here I was looking like, wow, I'm not going to be able to afford this, and food and transportation and all the things that it was looking like it was going to become difficult. When I thought I had a stepping stone, where I thought that this was something that was going to help me progress and climb the ladder, I kind of felt like the rug was pulled from up under me and I was right back in the same situation. I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to do more for myself and not have any limitations on that. So we moved out. We lived a couple of different places. We even rented a house and we wanted to buy it. We did all that we could to prepare to purchase the home, but we just could not get a loan because our income was not, we just didn't make enough to get a conventional loan. So we moved into another apartment and we were happy with that until my husband got laid off. And so that's when we realized that one person could not do it by themselves. So things started to crumble. And then one day, a girl that worked there, sat me down and talked to me more about it in detail. And she explained to me how it's not a program. They call it a program because there are certain things that are required to prepare you to buy a house, which anyone should do, whether it's a Habitat house or not. There are certain things that you should know about purchasing a house, but that's what program means with Habitat for Humanity. It's not designed to stagnate you, or it's not designed to keep you in a certain place, but Habitat wants you to do better for yourself. And when she explained to me how it worked, I got excited about it and I applied, and we were accepted into the program. What she forgot to mention was all of the things that are required to get into a Habitat house. Let me tell you how that works, because it's not just a giveaway program. You have to work very hard for it. For one, you cannot have any collections or unpaid judgments. Your credit has to be fair. It has to be pretty good. You have to have income coming in, and you have to be on your job at least 1 year or longer. You do have to live in the area where they're building. You have to work hours building your own house, literally putting up wood frames and nailing and caulking and all of that. You have a down payment that you have to pay, that you're required to pay, and you have to pay it before you can move into your house. I had to work my day job. I had to work on the build site on my house, and I had to attend the homebuyer education class that teaches you how to stay out of debt, who to borrow from, who not to borrow from, how to better education, just so many different things that I thought about in the past that I thought that I would never be able to accomplish, but I have, thanks to Habitat. I have a son that has graduated from college. I have 2 daughters that are currently in college. One will be graduating next year as well. Habitat is one of those programs where everything's not just black or white. It's not just yes or no. But when there's a gray area, Habitat looks at that gray area and they determine how to fix it. And that's one of the things that I just really love about them. It's in a class of its own. It's very different. It allows you to become a homeowner with no strings attached. Well, you have to pay your mortgage. You have to pay your mortgage, but that's it. That's all that you have to do. And I feel so very free, and I'm so very happy that I'm a homeowner.